Well, here we are again today with Brother Pavel in Suceava, and he's going to tell us some more things about his ministry and work with our dear brother Stephen. So, Pavel, can you tell us a little bit about the prison ministry that you're involved with?
Well, this was the most important part of the ministry which Stephen wanted to do it, especially to work among the prisoners. Mm-hmm. And the first prison which we visited was the prison in after the Kahul. We've been there.
North.
Yeah, north of Kahul.
I think I went there once.
Yes.
Yeah. What's it called?
I've forgotten the name. First city after Kahul.
Okay.
I forgot the name.
Zernesh?
No, it's a city.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, and wasn't much there because most of the people were alcoholics, and those people, as we call them, with a burnt brain. They don't have enough in a mind. But finally...
Well, why were they in prison? What had they done?
Oh, well...
Really serious?
When you get drunk,
but
you do many troubles.
Yeah, but not...
So you beat the people, you steal,
right, okay.
You break into houses. So that's the result. It's ended in a prison.
And generally from the alcohol.
Yes, from the alcohol is created that. And finally, some of them, somebody came from America and preached at some Moldavian there, and they built up a Baptist church there. And
like inside the prison?
Inside the prison.
Like a chapel?
Yes, the chapel. So they brought the money from America.
Oh, wow.
And one of them, after he was released from there, he went to America and brought more missionaries in that area.
Okay.
But the most successful work in a prison was in Leova.
Leova, yeah.
Leova. In Leova, it was such a great thing. Also, we went first to the men's prison.
So tell me about the time you went with Stephen. And
so I went with Stephen there.
What he preached.
Yes.
And so on.
And we went there first to men's prison. The same situation, too much alcoholic people, no much success there. But we moved from down up on the hill, and on the left side of the road was ladies' prison. And we went there? Yes, we went there with Stephen. Mm-hmm. And I remember we have a group of youngsters. They sing very nice. They declare poetry.
You mean they'd come with you like a team?
Yes, come with us, a team, you know.
Okay.
So I said to Stephen, now is the moment, Stephen, you give a message. Give them a message.
Okay.
And Stephen gave a message. It was so great. I remember that was Samaritan woman. And he explained very nice about these things.
Very appropriate.
Yeah, very appropriate with the ladies' prison. And finally, he closed that sermon. And he made an altar call.
Okay.
If someone of you
were there many ladies?
They're all ladies.
No, were there many? About how many about?
There was around of 80 to 90.
And they would be obliged to be there, wouldn't they? Often.
Yes.
They weren't there by...
But I liked it very much because the guards was ladies. Guards with the guard in them.
Yeah.
So when we Stephen make an altar call for that, if you really want to mean business with Lord Jesus and see this reach out your heart, would you please stand up? All of them stood up.
Wow.
Wow. I said, Stephen, I don't think they understood. Make another call. And he says...
But you have translated
it
correctly.
He says, yes. So I said, well, if they want really to receive Jesus, call them to come in the front. All of them came in the front. So when we pray for them to receive Jesus and they
So you were kind of praying over
yes,
one.
yeah, we prayed, and we saw the ladies' guard with tears in her eyes. Can you imagine that? The girls, lady girls, even they were touched, but because they're guardians, they must be serious.
So Stephen had preached with
Yeah.
passion, with
Yes.
power.
So let me explain to finish that.
Yeah, sorry.
So we were thinking, oh, what a successful preachers we are. No. But when we were praying here, there were a lady in one corner weeping and weeping and weeping.
A prisoner.
A prisoner. We went straight ahead to her. I said, Ma'am, what happened? Can we help you? Oh, she turned to us. She was a Russian lady.
Okay.
And
She speak Romanian?
no, they were speaking only Russian. And by the pastor, they interpret to us.
Okay.
The pastor interpret to us. Let me tell you the story of my life. Okay, go on. Well, when I was married, I married with a very, very drunk man. Every day when he came from the job back home, first thing he did it is beating me, and beating me terribly. I was ashamed to go to the well because they didn't have running water. So they went to well and was on the well during the night because she has many scars on her face, and she didn't want to see the neighbors, her situation. And they said in one day he came so bad, a position of drunkenness, and beat she so badly, nearly to death. So he left her down unconscious in a kitchen, and he went to sleep. A wind blowing a little bit opened the door of the kitchen, and she was waking up. When she looked at herself, covered in blood, she said, I saw dark in my eyes. I was in the kitchen. I took the finest knife, which I have, and I went straight to his bed, and I pierced him over 60 times. When I got tired, I realized I killed him. And then she said, I called the police. I said, look here, I killed my husband. And they brought her to the court, and the court gave her 10 years in a prison.
Only 10 years?
Only 10 years, because they look at her condition. She couldn't, no. She has circumstanze attenuante.
I understand,
And
mitigating.
Yeah, so he said she went in a prison. After 6 years in a prison, the pastor came there and preached the gospel. And she said, I was the only one. I turned to the Lord. I understood. Then my conscience started, opened my mind. And I said, God, I know I killed a man. You give the life, you take it away. But I took the life of a man. I should not do it that. Please forgive me. And she prayed every day. He says, Lord, show me your forgiveness by turning all these ladies in a prison to you. And today, God fulfilled my prayers.
Wow, that's
I said, you are nothing, Pavel and Steve. She's everything. Her prayers. Well, finally, on the 8th year, she was released from the prison, and she became the member of a Baptist church in Liova. And there, wonderful man, which was a presbyter in a neighborhood, another church, and she got married with him.
That's a good story, isn't it?
Yeah, so
A happy ending.
yeah, so we went to her, because I cannot believe very well. Oh, raise up your hand. Yes, you receive Jesus. No, I want to see much more.
Like a follow-up,
yes.
as it were.
And I asked her, Mom, tell me, what happened with those ladies? Are still in the faith?
Okay.
Or just
Was it
forgotten?
just a moment of emotion?
Yes.
as it
Well,
were?
yeah, a moment of emotion, And she said, I visit all of them on the areas when they were released. And let me tell you, they are really pillars on that church. A great blessing for each one of them.
Well, they're in different areas of Moldova.
Yeah, different areas in Moldova. She visited them, all of them.
So that was on that particular moment, that
Yes.
day when you ministered.
Yes, yes, but
The
we came
power-
later with Stephen,
Yeah.
and we asked him again of that, of the,
Like a follow-up
yeah,
kind of
and
thing.
she talked to us about half hour, 20 minutes. She was talking to us how wonderful husband God gave it to her, because she never beat her. She never.
He never
raised her.
beat her.
Yeah, and that was something for her, which she couldn't believe. And 10 minutes, she was talking about the ladies which were released from the prison.
So you went also in the men's prison,
Yes. Yeah.
and you went a number of times.
Yes, we've been. Yes, we've been there.
And you had to get permission. I remember I tried this with Gabby Harrio.
Yes.
You have to get permission.
That's right.
Richard, myself, and Gabby wanted to go into a prison, but we didn't get there in the end. It's a bit, they need to know about you,
Yes.
the details and everything,
Yes.
clear
Yeah.
you. So
Yes. Yeah.
so you were cleared, obviously, to get in.
Yes, that's why, first of all, especially ladies' guards,
Well.
they are much more tougher
Yeah, obviously.
than the men's prison.
Men are going.
So they have to know many, many things about
So
that.
in the men's prison, you did similarly, Stephen.
We did similarly with that.
preached and-
Yeah, we preach it, and not once. We been several times.
But his sermon was different. It wasn't the
Yes.
woman at the
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Eu plec.
Yeah.
O venit el și cu
Okay, bye-bye.
Sorry,
Sorry.
our viewers.
Yeah.
So it wasn't. He didn't preach on the woman at the well.
No,
He would
it was a
preach on
different, the prodigal
maybe the
son.
prodigals.
Yeah.
I mean, I get the impression the classic sermons, the great classic
Yes.
sermons, the prodigal
Yeah,
son,
prodigal son, Nicodemus,
Nicodemus.
and Jesus and Nicodemus.
the woman at the well.
Yeah, women the well, we use more on the ladies' prison.
What we used to do a lot when I
Yes.
used to do Sunday school a lot when I was in UK. I used to do a lot with Zacchaeus.
Yes,
Zacchaeus was always
yes,
a good.
Zacchaeus also Stephen
It
has
was
that.
a good story.
And another thing which were very nice, that Stephen came very often. I call him very often after the crusade we did in Moldova, because people was really in that mood, a nice, fresh love for the Lord,
Yeah.
you know, because we've been in 60 areas.
Yeah.
So we use Stephen for that. So when Stephen was there, we use him at the maximum, sometimes every night. And on Sunday, we use him 3 or 4 times. And I knew we were exhausted because we have to preach in 3-4 places. Also, we use it at a funeral, because funeral
Yeah.
is
They're
the
great
most
opportunities.
proper way of share the gospel,
Yeah.
because it's not like in England you bring into cremation. Oh, okay, sorry. Would you please stop a little bit that? Okay.
Sorry.